Aloha, my name is Kevin Farmer and welcome to Aloha to Go, Honolulu's best restaurant marketing service. To begin, we will be dividing this orientation into 5 separate sections. The first will be, what is Aloha to Go and what is its function? The second section, as a self-employed delivery driver, what you can expect your job to entail. Third, we will discuss drivers and dispatchers. The fourth section will cover what to expect from Aloha to Go and from DDI, Delivery Drivers Incorporated, your accounting and human resource company. And finally, we will talk about the best ways to maintain, nurture, and grow your business. That's right, I said your business, because that's exactly what it is, your business. But we'll have more on that later. For now, let's dive right into section 1. What is Aloha to Go? Aloha to Go is a restaurant marketing service that was founded in February of 2010. Since then, it has grown to be a very successful company. Most of that success comes from the excellent customer service that we provide on a daily basis. We have acquired partnerships with some of the finest restaurants in town, everywhere from P.F. Chang's to Buca de Beppo. There are a few dives as well, but as any local will tell you, sometimes the best food on the island comes from little hole-in-the-wall places. So here's how it works. Customers call the order line at 591-TO-GO or order off the Aloha to Go website, www.alohatogodelivery.com. Customers place orders with us, not the restaurant. From a customer standpoint, what's so cool about this service? An $8.99 flat fee, no matter where the customers are ordering from or how much food. We do not raise our restaurant's prices, with a few exceptions on catering and specialty items. We arrange delivery from over 50 different restaurants. Then, a self-employed delivery driver delivers the food hot and fresh to your home or office within the hour. In essence, Aloha to Go is a marketing firm that markets restaurants to the public and markets you as a mobile waiter. This brings us to our second section, self-employed delivery drivers. Since you are self-employed, you get to make your own schedule. Isn't that great? Sure it is. Who wouldn't want to set their own hours? Please bear in mind that the more you work, the more money you will be making. Makes sense, doesn't it? Of course it does. That's why you're here, to make money. There is only one responsibility that you have when scheduling yourself to work. Work the shifts you have scheduled yourself for. Aloha to Go will not want to market your services for very long if you decide not to show up for your shift or shifts. If something should arise, like sickness or emergency situations, something can probably be worked out. However, Aloha to Go needs to have you do your best to cover your shift or shifts. Now that you've turned in your schedule, it's time to get to work. Your customers expect you to dress professionally. There's a uniform available to you. In order to receive your full marketing credit, please make sure you are wearing your uniform. If restaurants, customers, friends, and other drivers inform us that you are out of uniform, you will not receive your marketing credit. You want your customers to be able to recognize you. The better you look, the more money you'll make. This includes being well shaved and groomed. We recommend your clothes are not wrinkled and that you wear an undershirt. Also, it wouldn't hurt to keep yourself smelling good too. Remember, you are selling yourself. Your personal hygiene is a huge factor in the impression you leave on potential customers of yours. Speaking of that, who are your customers? They order for groups of doctor's offices, sometimes multiple times within 1 week for multiple offices. This is your single largest and most lucrative group of customers. These are usually very large orders. Often an office party, board meetings, or an office lunch, these customers can be law offices, financial institutions, or schools. Usually, these customers order regularly. Just keep this in mind, one error could cost the entire business of the one customer. These customers are your bread and butter. 65% of your deliveries go to residences. These customers are ordering for the convenience of our service. It is essential to your business that you demonstrate that convenience to your customer through excellent and prompt service. Often a one-time customer, these customers usually tip well and may even order several times during their stay, if they find the experience pleasurable. Hotels and concierge often recommend their guests call us to arrange delivery. Keep in mind, upsetting even one customer could lose you all the potential business from that entire property or hotel chain. Tourists are avid Yelpers too, so try not to disappoint. Sometimes we do get weird requests. No, not that weird. But we do deliver to docks, parks, bars, hotels, and beaches are all commonplace. Great self-employed delivery drivers learn to navigate their way through any situation to accomplish the end result, a satisfied customer. Now, you are ready to take your first order. The dispatcher will send you a text message indicating that you have an order. It will say something like this: please head to HMK, Himalayan Kitchen. We recommend you reply to this by texting OK or K. Please take care when texting, as it is illegal to text while driving in Hawaii. After you respond, the dispatcher will then send you the order page. It should look something like this. The dispatcher will also give you the pickup time as well as the delivery time. The pickup time is when you need to be at the restaurant picking up the food. The due time, or delivery time, is when the food is delivered to the customer. We strongly recommend that you do not mix up these times and that you make every effort to be on time. There may also be notes within this page giving you specific instructions. Please follow these instructions as it may affect the outcome of the order. When you get your order page and wish to accept the job order, you will reply with a numeral 1, indicating that you are accepting the order and you are on your way to the restaurant. A numeral 2 means you are at the restaurant. A numeral 3 means you are leaving the restaurant with the order. And finally, a numeral 4 means you have completed the order with the customer. 4 does not mean you have arrived at the condo and now you have to go upstairs to complete it. Please do not reply 4 until your transaction has been complete, you have the money, and the customer has their food. It is critical to your business that you update the dispatcher. If you delay sending your updates, you could be delaying your next order. To ensure that the customer is happy with the order, utilize the Aloha To Go bags to keep food hot and cold. The best way to go about this would be to bring the bag into the restaurant with you. This is also a part of your marketing credits you receive. When you enter the restaurant, please be polite and courteous to the staff that work there. Try to show that you are a true professional. The restaurant staff will recognize the Aloha To Go uniform that you are accredited for wearing and will tell you either the food is ready and you can begin packing it up, or you may have to wait a few minutes for all or part of the order to be completed. In any case, please try to maintain a professional and friendly manner. Along with the text message, you will receive an email copy of this order. The email contains all the details of the order. Most of the restaurants will have a faxed copy of the order as well. It is important to your business that you read the order carefully. You do not want to miss items from your order. We suggest you have either a fax or email copy of the order on hand or nearby. To ensure you provide your customer with the best experience possible, it is recommended that you open the containers of the food to check the item. For instance, if the order says the plate lunch should have brown rice, but you see white rice, this is incorrect. We suggest that you politely point this out to whoever is helping you, and they should correct the mistake. Now let's say you have 2 or more identical plate lunches. All have brown rice, a side salad, and a main dish of steak. Only one of the steaks was to be cooked well done. You can't cut the steak open to see if it's well done. How I would deal with this is to politely ask the person helping you at the restaurant. Ask them which one of these steak plates is well done. A good way we suggest you stay organized is to use a Sharpie pen to label the container. In fact, it would be great if you could label all the containers for your customer. They love it when you do that. There are many times, more often than not, the folks at the restaurant will label things for you already, especially on complicated orders. Sometimes you may not know exactly what a particular dish is supposed to look like. Different restaurants use different ways to cook things. The best ways to avoid mistakes is to ask about the things you are not sure of. Once you have determined that the order is correct, you may start packing it all up. We suggest that you do not place heavy items on top of lighter items. We suggest not mixing cold items with hot ones. You have a few different bags at your disposal. To best serve your customer, we suggest you use all of them. For soups or liquid items, we suggest you make sure the lids are on tight on all the containers. Some drivers use cardboard at the bottom and the top of the soups, just to make sure everything will be deliverable. Also, it's a good idea to place the items in your bag so that they do not shift around too much. Look at it this way. If you ordered the food to be delivered, would you want your dinner to be a big mess at the bottom of a plastic bag? Not likely that you would. Always try to put yourself in a customer's place. Once you are satisfied that the food is all well packed, you can start driving to your customer. Though you need to deliver the order in a timely manner, you still need to follow all Hawaii state traffic and parking laws. Should you get a speeding ticket or parking ticket, please realize that these are your responsibility. Also, bear in mind, if you accumulate more than 4 moving violations in 1 year, Aloha To Go will no longer be able to market your services. Since you are self-employed in this program, you are responsible for any and all mistakes. If you make it to your location and the customer's food is damaged or missing, you are liable for those items. If the customer wants to have the food items removed from their bill, you will be financially responsible for those items. It cannot be stressed enough how important it is for your business to check your order. Going back to retrieve missing items will create a domino effect in the office. It will not only cause you to lose money, it will affect other drivers, the dispatchers, and the managers on duty. One error can literally delay every customer's order at that particular time, as we need to make adjustments across the board to correct the mistake. If you continue to make errors or prove to be difficult to work with, Aloha To Go will no longer wish to market your services. Aloha To Go is based on convenience. Not delivering all the way to the customer's door defeats the purpose of our company. There is only one exception. If the customer receipt says, "Call customer upon arrival," then that is fine. If it doesn't, please deliver all the way to the customer's door. One way to have a successful business is to treat your customers with respect. What we suggest is when you arrive at the customer's door, smile and have a friendly demeanor. Cash orders are about 25% of the orders, but it is important to have a cash bank with you on every order to make change if need be. It is recommended that cash transactions be handled first. We suggest you hand the receipt over, then politely ask for the total due. It's confusing to exchange cash and food simultaneously. The more successful drivers will collect the payment from their customer before releasing the items to them. We recommend to count the cash. Drivers have been deceived in the past and are held liable for the missing amount. Let's say the restaurant didn't have all the food ready when you had arrived. It's raining, traffic is a nightmare. The order is late because of all these factors. Perhaps the customer is upset. You should always choose to rise above all the negativity and let the true professional in you shine through. If the customer is upset, do your best to keep things calm and rational. It is certainly not going to help anything if you argue with them. Instead, apologize for whatever the problem was, even if it wasn't directly your fault, and assure the customer that it won't happen again. Being nice goes a long way. It could even get you a bigger tip than what you were expecting. Speaking of tips, if one wasn't included for you on the bill, maybe the customer, for whatever reason, does not want to tip you. The cardinal sin for any driver is to ask for a tip. Unfortunately, this is the way it happens sometimes. It is the nature of the business. True, never fun to get stiffed, but it does happen. So we recommend never asking for a tip. Remember, even if there's no tip, you are still receiving a percentage of the delivery fee, and you never know. The next order that is offered to you could be the best tip of your whole week. Things have a way of balancing out. Once the customer is paid, we recommend a quick smile and a nice farewell before you leave. This is when we suggest it would be perfect for you to update your status with a forward to the dispatcher. The dispatcher is your best friend. They are the ones who ultimately offer you customers. If you are a wide receiver, the dispatcher is your quarterback. Impressing the dispatcher and proving your worth is a great way to build rapport and establish a positive working relationship. It is the dispatcher's responsibility to guarantee satisfaction and communicate with you, the customer, and the restaurant. Why do we suggest you update your status? Several reasons. This helps the dispatcher out by informing them where you are. They can plan future orders accordingly. They may also want to place your next order before you are complete with the current order. When orders do run late, customers call in to inquire about the status of your delivery. Replying 1, 2, 3, or 4 creates a physical timestamp within our system. We can then use this information to let the customers know how much longer the order may take. Be reliable. Be someone the dispatcher can count on when shifts become extremely busy. This is called crunch time, and you will know when it comes. While we are always here to help, we fully expect every driver to be able to complete most orders without much oversight. We highly recommend that you pay attention to the order, catch errors, and communicate any questions, concerns, or worries to your dispatcher. Communication solves most problems. If you do have an issue during a shift, please reach out to the dispatcher. Sometimes the dispatcher may be busy dealing with another issue. You may text, call their personal cell, and even call the office at 591-TO-GO if absolutely necessary. Call the office only as a last resort. Common problems include orders not being placed, hitting traffic, having an accident, getting a ticket, flat tires, confusion about items on an order, etc. We attempt to communicate as minimally and efficiently as possible. Mostly all communication is done via text message, saving us both time. We recommend always having your phone close by. Missed calls mean we move down the list to the next driver and you will miss out on that delivery. In some instances, we are very busy and don't have extra drivers. You have the freedom to do whatever you please when not delivering, but we suggest you be ready for the orders once they come in. If you are scheduled and no one has called you, you might want to call the office to verify that we have you scheduled that day, just to be sure we haven't been trying to frantically reach you for the past few hours. You are a self-employed individual. Aloha To Go is not your employer. Aloha To Go provides you with the tools necessary to make money for your business by marketing your services. This means that we are here to promote your service. This service you are providing is food delivery. The better you are at making customers happy, the more money you will make. It's that simple. On the other hand, a driver that is slow to deliver, makes a lot of errors, or has an attitude problem is hardly worth promoting. It is in your best interest, not ours, for you to promote yourself and your business the best way possible. In return, Aloha To Go will do its best to keep you busy and making money. Aloha To Go is in partnership with a company called DDI, Delivery Drivers Incorporated. You will need to provide DDI with copies of your car insurance, current car registration, driver's license, and a vehicle safety check. After you pay Aloha To Go and DDI for their services, you will keep the rest of the delivery fee plus any gratuities earned on each order. Every Friday, you will receive a direct deposit check into your bank account, provided you have no outstanding liabilities. DDI does not withhold state and federal taxes. Please take this into consideration when organizing and structuring your business. You will need to pay state and federal income taxes on your net profits like any other business. DDI is there to help you with this. Call DDI with tax questions. They will handle any tax help, insurance questions, and job-related issues you may have. We highly suggest you contact them. Throughout this orientation, we have mentioned a few things that are vital in growing your business. Here are some suggestions on how to do just that. Probably the easiest thing you can do is just be nice. Smiles and a friendly demeanor are contagious. They can also be reflected in the amount of money you can earn. Some of your customers are regulars. You can build quite a rapport with these people just by being nice. Of course, you will want to make a good impression with the people you are delivering to, so you can grow your clientele. The mark of a true professional is the pride they take in their work. The same can be said for how one presents themselves. If you look the part, you will definitely make a good impression. The dispatcher is your lifeline to the money line. Do your best to keep them happy, and they will keep sending you orders to feed your wallet. This is important for a couple of reasons, the most obvious being customer satisfaction. Nothing screams profitability like having a happy customer. Second, the faster you get done with one order, the faster you can move on to the next one. Aloha To Go has these amazing menu guides and other marketing materials. They are here for you to hand out to your existing customers or to future customers. Often you will find yourself in an elevator of a building that you are delivering to and have an encounter with a person that does not know about us. Use this opportunity to give them a menu guide and explain to them briefly what you do. Next thing you know, we have a new customer. As we've said before, it is very important for your customer to receive their orders hot, fast, and fresh. They will, in all likelihood, order over and over again. Well, that just about wraps up this orientation. I hope you found it useful and somewhat entertaining. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Aloha. Often an office party, board meetings, or an office lunch, these customers can be law offices, financial institutions, or schools! If they find the experience, okay, start it. I'm not an announcer, Kurt. I'm sorry. Go.
You're telling me.
Often a one-time customer.
Sorry.
Okay.
That amused me.
Go, Mike. We strongly recommend that you do not mix up this item. See, I had a feeling I was going to do that. These items.
No, not these items. Times. Mix up the times.
That's what, didn't I say that the first time?
No!
I was confused. All right, I'm confused. All right.
I'm listening.
These times. These times. Gotcha. These customers can be law offices, financial Dude, I swear to God, dude. I'm going to kill Kurt. I'm shooting right in the face. He's with me.